we are at the State of the Tourism Industry Conference in the beautiful Turks and Caicos. Minister, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what your role is here?
Well, first off, thank you for allowing me to be here on your media platform. My name is Kenneth Bryan. I am the Minister for Tourism and Ports in the Cayman Islands, and I'm also the chairman of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, and ultimately I work on behalf of the good memberships on all the countries that make up our group.
The head of the tourism consortium, as you describe it, that's a lot of weight on your shoulders. This is an incredibly beautiful region. I listened to your words earlier, and your focus on sustainability and innovation and culture, fantastic. Tell me the importance of sustainability in this region at the moment.
Well, what's important is for us to analyze and define what sustainability is. Because most times people think about sustainability from an environmental component, but it has economic and social impacts as well. And I'm glad that the population globally is starting to expand what sustainability is. It's about sustaining something to continue. And what we want to continue is our tourism productivity and the opportunities it provides for the good people within that nation. And how do we do that? We have to protect the thing that we sell. We sell experiences, and experiences include the environment and our culture and our people. So if you think about tourism sustainability, you have to protect the environment, you have to protect the culture, you have to protect the people. So whenever you think about growth and success and innovation, you have to think about those three components together to make sure they continue to be successful in order for you to have a sustainable product. So again, from a social perspective, culture, the people, the opportunities for the people of good Turks and Caicos Islands, the environment, how do we do setback legislation, understanding that global warming is real and it's affecting us and our tourism product, the experiences that we sell. So once we understand that, we know how to react and preempt what could potentially negatively happen and avoid it. So that's what this is all about, is understanding, and we have to constantly analyze data and watch for the trends so we can make sure that we make the positive changes that sustainability continues to be alive and well.
Succession planning in any industry is important.
Correct.
Really important in the tourism industry, and the connection to culture matters so much.
Correct.
To see those that culture group here from the Turks and Caicos Island tell stories through song and music was beautiful. Tell me the importance of engaging that next generation in this such an important industry as tourism.
Well, besides continuing educating the nation that who they are, the culture is what are you, who are you, and why are you? That is culture. How did you become a part of Turks and Caicos Islands? What is your relationship from a historical perspective? You're a British overseas territory. Where is there African descent? Where does your colors come from? Why do you eat the type of foods you eat? So forget about tourism for just a moment. You need to know that anyway to understand who you are. So once we continue that commitment to that, naturally we will always have a strong labor market available to continue to sustain the product upon which we're involved in, which is tourism, which is selling experiences from a cultural, environmental, and socio-economical perspective. So we just have to do what we have always been doing, reminding our people of our history, our culture, and what we are, and then explain to them, listen, that is exactly what the people are coming here for. It's to see you. Yeah. So never forget who you are and be proud of who you are, because it's actually a valuable asset upon which your economy succeeds.
Such a beautiful way to put it. Innovation, new technology, it's got to be weighing on your mind.
Yes.
How do we tap into everything that's happening in the world? Social media just being a piece of
Yes.
that, but it's a real exciting time. Where do you see it all moving?
Well, the first thing we have to always do is understand how it works from a good perspective and a potentially negative perspective. And once you understand it, which is ever evolving and constantly growing, that means you have to constantly monitor it. And from a CTO perspective, our job is to constantly monitor how technology is developing, what are the pros and cons, what things we need to avoid and what things we need to embrace. And that's the key role of the organization, is to have think tanks and monitoring systems to watch that and then disseminate that amongst our members to say, here is the benefits for you. Take this, incorporate this within your tourism structure to help get the best experiences for our guests and our visitors. So when you talk about the burden of technology, it's not a burden at all. It's actually an opportunity. It's for us to take that opportunity to our best ability.
Minister, all of this doesn't happen without solid leadership. You must have a great team around you navigating through this.
I have the best team on the planet. And I must say that I'm circulated by good colleagues, good leaders within the region as well. And we are growing a discipline within the organization that reminds us that together we are the strongest body from a tourism perspective, from a tourism region, and we are here to tell the world that we are the best in tourism and come and embrace what we sell, which is memorable experiences through culture, our heritage, and our environment, because that's what we love to do. That's who we are.
A rising tide floats all boats.
Exactly.
But it also takes a steady hand on the tiller. Thank you for your leadership, sir.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.